What is up, everyone?
Our
Welcome
heads.
back. What?
Our heads are up.
No.
True. We're the Barnyard Boys, and I am your host, Tony.
Little John over here.
DJ.
DJ. That's a new one.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Well, we are back for episode
6.
6.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
think
6?
it's 6
Yeah, it
now.
is
I
6.
think it's
It's
6.
6. Let's go.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, episode 6 here. Hopefully exciting. We decided to bring a new segment to you guys with the bi-weekly joke. So,
This
brought
literally
to you-
cannot be good.
they're brought to you by Darren. Which makes Jonathan's statement true.
All right. What,
No.
Let's
Well,
start
let's-
off.
Let's hear it.
I have a few if you want to listen to more than one.
Well,
let's-
then we're going to have to make it bi-weekly jokes.
Yeah.
Just pick the best
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
Okay. What's the difference between a cat and a comma?
I don't know.
A cat and a comma?
One has claws at the end of its paws, and the other's a pause at the end of a clause.
Nice.
Okay, who came up with that one? Like, you had to have some time on your hands to
No
come up with that
kidding.
one.
And
Like, it's just somebody got bored during English class or something like that.
probably the teacher says it's got paws at the end of its claws, and the
So
kid.
it's like,
I-
oh, it's a kitty. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Are we gonna rate them yet? Or
Yeah.
Are we just
yes.
saying them?
Yes. No. Let's rate them.
Okay.
Once we all get our ratings in, is everyone rating them or just us two?
Sure.
Everyone.
Why
Okay.
not?
All of us. All of us give it a 1 out of 10 rating. Right?
Why?
Okay.
Why just a 1 out of 10?
What do you want? A 1 out of 15? Should we do it a 1 out of 15?
I
Just be
don't
done?
care.
No, what I'm saying is, he said give it a 1 out of 10.
Oh, sorry. I meant a 1 to 10 rating. I'm
Ah.
sorry. Wow.
Okay. Okay.
Volume.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay. So
I'm good
I
with
think-
mine.
I think I've got mine.
Mm,
Do you have yours?
yeah.
Okay. Jonathan, you start.
Okay, I was gonna do 3.5, but I'll round it up to 4.
Okay. I was going to rate it a 3.
I'm just gonna give it a 5.
Okay.
All right,
That's
there
fair.
we go.
That's fair. Nice. Okay. Now that we've got that out of the way, I can't talk. That out of the way, we'll get into our emails because we did get some emails from the
Finally.
last.
Now, are we allowed to divulge personal informational names?
Well, the one I feel is okay because we've mentioned the guy's name on here before,
Okay.
and he's a good friend of ours. So.
So I would
probably-
say
yeah,
it's fine.
okay.
I mean, if not, then
Yep.
so what's he gonna do?
Yeah. Right. Just stop listening.
I mean, it's a good point.
Yes. Okay, so we've got 2. First one is blank, so we appreciate
What?
blank emails.
We got what? What's the email address?
Yes, no, we're not
Let's
allowed-
read it out loud, right?
No,
Do you know that person?
I do.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Brandon, did
Yeah.
you send a blank email?
Well,
Okay.
yeah, we appreciate emails. Blank ones don't help us just entirely.
I mean,
a
it
whole
gives
lot,
us a little bit to talk about,
Right.
but not a whole lot.
But now that someone did that, you don't need to. No one else needs to do that.
No.
And the second one is from
Good buddy.
good buddy Jonathan. Not this one, but
Just
another one.
Call him Johnny.
Johnny.
That's what everybody
Johnny. Yep.
knows him
Everyone
by.
knows him by Johnny. So, he said Tony should talk about the pets he used to have in Ohio.
That's a dangerous topic.
Right. And I know specifically what he's talking about.
I can guess.
But we'll get into that. Yeah, we'll get into
Okay,
that.
all right,
yeah.
all right.
But so first off, do y'all have what's your opinion on pets? Like,
You need a dog, and that's
Okay,
it.
a dog and that's it. Okay, I actually
Now,
appreciate
people
that.
might say, "Oh, you need a horse."
Yeah.
You-
No.
I don't. If I'd have a horse, it wouldn't be for a pet.
Thank you. Yeah. I shouldn't say wow, Darren.
Water.
That was so.
Yeah.
No joke.
Yeah. I shouldn't say I don't like any pets that don't have a purpose. But I have a hard time liking pets that don't have a purpose.
That's that.
And you could argue like emotional support or whatever, but I don't know. Like it's
They make
just
other things for that.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
need emotional support.
yes,
What's
thank you.
emotions?
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I would agree with you, Jonathan. A dog is good.
Horse. If you have a horse, you better have a reason to have that horse.
Right. Horse, bunny,
I mean, over here.
right. Like, okay,
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, target practice. Like, this
Yeah,
is my
yeah.
pet bunny, Gerard.
yeah. Darren, how do you feel about pets?
I mean, as long as they don't come into the house, I'm
That is
fine with any
another
pet.
good point.
Yep, I agree.
I mean,
I
they
agree.
can come into the house if they stay in a certain area, but
Yeah. Now, like a little puppy dog. Yeah.
our
that can
dog
come in the
Stetson,
house.
he's like
Yeah.
basically deaf.
What?
Because if you tell him to sit, you have to tell him like 5 times before he
No.
actually does anything.
No. Yeah, see, dogs.
And he thinks that since he's old, he can disobey.
Yeah,
Basically, that's what I think.
Probably.
that's annoying.
That would be super annoying.
Yes. Well, okay, so, did y'all have a lot of pets like growing up? Like,
I mean, we went through a lot of pets.
Same here.
yeah, like I would have gone through. We went through quite a few dogs, I guess. But that was mostly because.
We've only ever had one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That same dog you got now?
Yep.
Nice. Is that how old is he? I mean, in
he's
human
12.
years.
Yeah. Now, see, here's one pet that I don't mind having in the house constantly. Is a goldfish.
Okay.
Or a beta fish.
Yes.
But here's my
That's
thing.
different,
Can
though,
you
yeah.
call them a pet?
Hard. I mean,
I
to
mean,
some
that's the
extent,
only
yes.
thing they're there for is to be a pet, but you can't pet them. I mean, I've tried, and it's not a nice pet.
Yes. Well, that's true. What defines a pet? Like, because
Something that doesn't die, and we've gone through so many beta fish. Like, it's unreal. Like, you're like, all right, new year, new beta fish.
Yeah.
Wait, what? This would look the same. He's just respawning from karma. But he's getting the same horrible house.
Oh no. Well, should I compiled a list of some of the pets that I had,
Okay.
and most of these pets are like,
Ah, the
oh
buzzing.
boy, we're getting buzzing. There we go. I don't know what you
Definition
did.
just says a domestic or tamed animal kept for companionship or pleasure.
I see.
Okay, so as long as it's domestic and tamed, right? And it's
Oh,
kept
yes,
for
yeah.
pleasure.
Yeah.
So
okay.
our
I don't. Well,
beta
but-
fish are not pets then, because they were not trained.
Well, that's what I was ready to say. Then, if that's the case, like, basically only one of these animals applies as a pet.
Okay.
No, not really, because it's not a domestic animal. So, so I compiled a list. These are like mostly not normal animals to have as pets.
I want a parakeet.
So, nice.
Nice.
What's the difference between a parakeet and a parrot? Like, there are different, right?
Size,
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like this
mostly.
Okay.
By the way,
The
we are
listeners-
pointing to the ladder.
Yeah.
Just
What?
kidding.
No. I'm so confused.
If you don't know how big a parakeet
Yeah.
is, go look it up.
Okay, so here's a list. a raccoon, squirrel, mice, possum, rabbit, and snakes.
Okay, so every single one of those things is what I aspire to kill. And I have killed every single one of them before.
Well, yeah. Truth to be told, some of these did not last long at all. The squirrel, I might have had.
Oh, we've gone through like 3 squirrels. I was like, can I just shoot it, please?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we gotta try to make it live. And I was thinking, so I can shoot it later. And then they just died anyhow.
Yeah, I caught this squirrel, and it bit me. And yeah, anyhow.
Did it have rabies?
Probably. The thing ran up a tree. So I was walking down the road, and the thing ran up a tree about 3 feet, and I ran after it just to chase it or whatever, and it runs up the tree about 3 feet, maybe 3 or 4 feet, and starts going around the tree. But instead of going around the tree and going up, it just goes around the tree at the same level. So I started running around the tree with it, and then discovered that's lame. I'm not going to be able to catch up with it, so I just stopped. And the thing comes running around right into my hands, and then it bit me.
Did you at least catch it?
Yeah. I had it for a little, and I think I had it for over a day.
Wow.
You know,
Nice.
yeah. But
Then it died?
no, I let it go. I mean, who wants a squirrel that bites?
I don't know.
But the one in specific, I think that my friend was talking about was the raccoon,
Uh-huh.
because that was by far the favorite of mine, and that I had the longest.
Yeah, but who would want a raccoon?
Dude, they're
Me?
actually,
Me?
yeah, they're actually really cool pets. So I was at my friend's house, and we were walking through the woods. I forget exactly what we were
That's
doing.
always how a story like this starts.
Right,
We're
right.
like, we's walking through
We was
the
walking
woods.
through the woods.
Bigfoot. Well, it was Tony, so that's true.
And my friend's like, dude, there's a raccoon that lives up in that tree. And I was like, really? Let's go look at it. And he's like, okay, sure. So, and this is, I'm telling the story from what I remember.
You can email in and tell us if it was correct.
Yep, exactly. So I crawled up in the tree, and I looked down in the hole, and there was a big old mama raccoon with like 3 or 4 babies, and I don't know what gave me the brilliant idea to see if we can pull one out, but
This is where you stick a shotgun in
Yeah.
the hole and be like,
well, no, the hole was actually like, I don't know, 2 feet deep. Like, it was deep enough that we couldn't reach our hands in too well.
oh,
And
shotgun.
yeah, well, no, he went and got his BB gun. We were shooting the thing. Now, a BB gun obviously doesn't kill a raccoon, but
But it can.
yeah,
It's a little bit of torture.
and the thing would just not leave. And he was thinking about going up getting the 22, but we were like, we don't know. We don't know if it's worth it or not. But at some point or another, the thing, like, I'm there, like, kind of straddling around this hole, and the thing jumps out. I almost fell off. The thing, the big mama, jumps out of the hole and goes down a groundhog hole, I think.
Yeah.
And-
What?
Yeah, a raccoon.
That's funny.
And then we pulled 2 raccoons out, 2 babies, one for him, one for me, and we had the thing for a while.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Yeah, how long?
I'm actually not quite. I would say probably over a year. Like we had the
Okay.
thing for a while. Maybe not quite. I don't know. So my friend, they probably did it better. They let the raccoon go at some point, but it would keep coming back for food, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
We just kept it. And So when it was young, it was like we gave it bottles of milk and like these like this thing's pretty small, and it would literally hold the bottle by itself. It would put its two front legs like hold the bottle and two back legs push it forward against its mouth, and that was cool.
Smart.
Yeah. But then eventually the thing got so fat and big and stuff that we took it out down the road. I actually didn't go along, but dropped it off somewhere random and said, "See ya."
Yeet it off.
Yeah. The thing either died next day, or then it's still alive. I don't know. No,
It probably died because it was used to being civilized.
Right. I was just thinking the thing was so fat and mighty that the thing wouldn't die.
Yeah, I mean, it was bigger than what? It was probably the size of a little dog.
Yeah, probably. Like it was a chunk.
It might be king of the jungle down there now.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
like there's this prize raccoon just
foxes.
walking around.
Coyotes and foxes give him their
their
stuff
trophies
that they kill.
Give him tribute.
Yeah. And well, I forget what I was gonna say. Something about the thing. It was a massive thing, and despite the fact that I tortured it in some way or another,
Only a couple times.
no.
Only a lot of times.
Okay, so here's the story. The thing would in our barn. It was
Story time.
story time. Yep, story time with Tony. The thing would go out the window of the thing we kept it in.
Whoa, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Not
Okay, sorry, a granary.
NGL.
A granary.
Granary. All right.
Yeah. So we go in the granary. We had it in the granary, and then without grain. When there was an open window there, going down to the holding pen where our cows would be for milking. And when you would come in, once it got older, when you would come in, it would when you would walk in, it would go out the window and hang out there with its 2 feet. And I figured out that if you tap his feet, he would pull his feet out, and just like you couldn't even see that he was there at all because he would just hang on to knot holes or something. And one time, I walked in there and he did this thing where he ran out the window and held on. I took a hammer and this. They were milking right then, so the cows were down there, and it was maybe a 10-foot, sorry, 15, 20 foot. I took the hammer and I just tapped it really lightly and did the 1 foot, boom, the foot disappeared. And I went and did the other foot and boom, it disappeared. And then there was a splat. And I was like, oh snap, what happened? So I looked down there and there's the cows in a circle with
just meditating on the raccoon.
There's a raccoon with its all fours, just knocked down on the concrete.
That's hilarious.
And it lived. It survived that. I think it had a slight concussion, but but no, for real. The mom. My friend actually found the mom dead. Then maybe a couple weeks after we got it. So we actually probably saved this raccoon, which was cool because he found the mom and 2 other babies dead, and the one other was still alive. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they kept that one around too for a little bit. But yeah, so that's that story. And I don't know. I mean, I could go on about some of the mice and the other things, but
Mice?
You don't have sparrows on there.
oh, my bad.
That's another one.
That was another one.
We don't talk about that one.
No, no, we won't.
Get sued. Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
what else do you got?
I mean, I could tell the story about the mice. Should I tell a
I
quick
forget
story?
it. Might as well.
Well, yeah. So we had this natural gas tank on our land,
Uh-huh.
like those big round tanks, and somehow I don't know how, but up in the like up the steps when you open up that little manhole thingy to look down in the tank,
Yeah.
there would be mice around the rim of that lid.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And this was like I mean, I don't know how they got up there because it's like again, probably a 20-foot high. Like I mean, it's fairly high up there. But there'd just be mice up there. And me and my brother found out a way to I mean, we found out that we could go up there, and I don't know if we probably weren't allowed, but we would go open up this thing, and the mice would like go running around, and we could easily catch them. But sometimes they also went like running the wrong direction and into the tank,
Into the abyss.
and so you'd hear them just like "Whoop." So that was kind of cool. But then I kept some baby mice that had like no hair.
Oh.
One time, yeah,
Ew.
they were really ugly. But they died.
I wonder why.
I think they froze. Yeah. Anyhow,
This is the story of the mice.
the story of the mice.
Oh, that's funny.
So good times. But I really don't have much affection for those animals. Despite they were fun to catch, and yeah,
That's what it is, fun to catch and kill.
I would usually catch them, and my siblings would take care of them.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why they died.
Nice.
Anyhow, so those are my pets. I don't know if you have stories of pets that you want to tell or not.
I mean, the only stories of pets I got they just all died. So let's just leave it at that. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 before we moved out here, and all of them died or ran away, and now we got 5 more. Well, okay. So that'll be about 10 pets so far, and then we've gone through at least 2 goldfish. We suffocated those to death on accident.
Whoa.
And then I think we're on our 4th beta fish. So we've had a good amount of pets in our lifetime. So I'm fine just leaving it at that.
Nice. Okay. Darren, no pet stories. No. Okay. Yeah. Well, hopefully no one's too sensitive to pets because. Yeah.
I mean,
Anyhow.
if you are while you're listening.
Right.
I mean, well, no, never mind. Isn't it?
No, we don't. Nope. Anyhow, so
That's kind of pets, yeah.
those are pets. Yeah. Anyhow, we can go on and talk about stuff either your cousins and I do have a list of some random stuff here.
Okay, well, let's talk about one of my cousins.
Yeah. Yep.
This is from a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Still haven't completed the list, but what you wanted us to talk about cars. Okay, so cars. So what do you think about when you think of a car?
My car.
No, like
No,
you think of a car, what pops in your mind?
You're saying what type of car?
Yeah, it's like what do you think what pops into your mind if you think car?
I mean, a couple things pop in my mind.
All right, we'll just pick a couple.
Okay. One is a Formula One car.
Oh, here we
Right.
go again.
Another is just like a Honda Civic. Like
Nothing special, just a Honda Civic.
kind of, yeah.
Tell me, you get out.
I'm sorry. Well, but that's the typical car you see.
That's a fact.
That's
yeah.
why if I think of nice car, I like McLaren, like something like that. Like that's.
Well, I know, but
yeah.
that didn't pop in your mind. So,
Well, right.
what about you, Darren? What do you think about when you think of a car?
A Mustang
Mustang. All right, that's a
Nice.
good choice.
or a Dodge Challenger. I don't know why that's in my head. I hate Dodges.
I see.
It's just, your brain knows that it's not true. Okay, but now, would you prefer a car or a truck?
It depends where I live and what I do, I would say.
Would you prefer a car or a truck? You
Right
can
now?
have both. It doesn't matter
True.
what you do. You could have
Right
both.
now, I'd probably just need a car.
No, not need. Want.
I think if I would get a truck like right now, it would be like a Ford Ranger or an S10. Like
Nice.
just like your
Classic.
your older like little truck.
I'd
Something that you
probably
beat
just
up.
get a Ford Raptor.
There you go.
Yeah, $70,000 later.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Like you're a pretty heavy truck guy.
Well,
right?
I know, but like, would you rather have a car or a truck? Like
I think
for the rest of your life, if you could pick one dream thing, what would it be? Car or truck?
ooh. I could if you would tell me I can just have any vehicle. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Would it be a car? It would be a car. But it would be like a cool car.
Okay. So, and you keep it for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
See,
think
this
so.
is what I would do. I would choose car too for the rest of my
Uh-huh.
life, right? Or no, not for the rest of my life. I would choose car. Like, what
And
would I
then
want?
sell it.
Dream. Like somebody says, you can have your dream car, whatever you want, and I would go and get $1 billion car, okay? And I turn around and sell it immediately for a truck.
There. And still have some money left
And
over.
well, I can have all the trucks I need.
Well, actually, you could save that money for gas.
No, I'll be fine. But no, when I think of a car, like just car, nothing else, I think of Fast and Furious, American Muscle, just
Oh, there we go.
1960s, just vroom, vroom, something that screams and does wheelies, you know, like a General Lee. Oh man,
yes.
but
Yes.
I would rather have a truck than a car.
Okay. I think just overall, like, I don't know. See, the thing is, you with a truck or with a car, you can't pull a boat, and that's not cool.
No, you can't.
So, anyhow,
Well, then why just not get a cross between a car and a truck and buy a Jeep?
Because that's.
those are really expensive. Actually,
Almost said it.
no, it's
Never
not.
mind. I wouldn't get a Jeep. No, not. I would get a Ford Ranger over a Jeep.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. I see.
yeah. Like no,
Okay.
I have some personal things that I would say about people who own Jeeps, but we just it's a podcast. Come on, we gotta
Yep,
keep a positive attitude.
Yeah.
here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No offense to y'all guys. It's just my personal opinion.
Yeah. No, if you don't like it, you don't have to listen. There's no pressure, except there
No,
kind of
but
is.
please do. Oh man.
Yes.
What about different countries? Like, what do you think about different countries, and what's your favorite country?
Well,
Everybody's out here like U.S.
we better be careful because we do have listeners from other countries, including.
Yep.
Did you see the analytics lately? There's like actually quite a few different countries on there. So
That's awesome.
shout out.
Yes, sir.
Boy, Darren, you start. I need to process that one through.
Well, I need to process it too.
Okay, well, let's just do this. What
Okay.
country would you love visiting for anybody that
We-
happens to wonder we're from the United States?
Yeah, no kidding. We actually discussed this, didn't we?
Yeah.
On our episode that you were not here.
You
yes,
did?
we talked about what countries we want to go to.
Okay.
What
Germany.
did I say? You said Germany.
Germany.
I know that. Problem
You
is,
said like Europe.
did I?
That's that
Are you
Something.
sure? Didn't I say like South America?
BTW.
BC. Where's
By the way.
No, I'm pretty sure. Well, you said Europe or South America or something.
Yeah, I forget. I forget where I said. But that
You
would
can
be
just
cool.
go back and listen to it.
Yeah, go back and listen to episode 4. No, don't.
No.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, you?
I don't know. Somewhere warm.
Okay. okay.
Like, if I could
South
pick a
America.
couple countries, I'd say, like, Kenya, Switzerland, Iceland, and then like
Iceland.
Greenland.
How is Iceland warm?
no. I'm getting to my warm ones.
Oh,
and then like
okay.
Cuba, Jamaica, Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Oh, just somewhere that's
Yeah.
warm in that ocean.
Well,
Just
okay.
go to Florida.
Can we?
Well, that's not a different country.
No.
Well, I mean,
Can I? I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant. I recently thought about this, and you tell me what you think. But so you know how we live in America, so we are Americans.
Yes.
You live in Europe. You are a European.
Europeans, yep.
Yeah, and, you know you've got Canada.
Canadians.
Is it Canada? Or are they
What?
Or are they Canadians? Like
Canadians or is
It
it
just-
Canada?
it crossed my mind. I was like,
Canadians.
why that doesn't match up.
Americans.
Also
Canadians.
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 Is it Canadians?
South
or is it
Americans. Canadians.
Canada?
I've never thought of that.
Yeah.
Or we could be pronouncing the name wrong. It could be
Canadians.
Canada.
Canada.
What?
Canada.
Canadians.
Yeah.
That would sound right. Canadians.
Yeah.
Canada.
Canada.
But then I also thought about, well, they're also Americans. Mexicans are Americans. It's America. We say America because for USA, but that's the USA. It's still America. There's South America, North America. It's America.
East
Canada.
America, West America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't
That's
know.
true.
It
That's
just crossed my mind one time. I was like, I wonder how that works. But
No, it's
Yeah.
just North America. That's why it's Americans. That's
So-
why
so
there
a-
aren't any Canadians.
a Canadian is not an American? Or you're saying they are?
Well, no, they're
American?
North America.
Yeah.
So
they're
they're
Americans.
Americans, but they're Canadians.
Canadians.
Just like people are Mexicans.
Yeah, and just like we're US of A's. Right? I don't know.
We're just Americans.
No, I just had to think about. Just didn't quite make sense. So, yeah.
Random fact: I'm in front of myself and behind myself
Wait, sorry. What?
and beside myself.
Oh, you're beside yourself. What? I'm so confused.
If you could see the whole way around the world,
Oh.
you'd be behind yourself.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. And how are you in front of yourself?
If you look
Oh,
to the
because
back.
you
Look back.
Well, and even if you wouldn't, you'd be like, oh, well, you're still in front
Yep.
Yeah.
because
And
yeah.
then the side,
Yeah, you're beside yourself.
literally.
Beside myself
Yes.
with boredom.
No, that's. I mean, we're actually at our
Dude,
30
we're
minute
already
mark.
at
Like we're
30 minutes.
We're overtime. We gotta stop now.
yeah. Anyhow, I don't
Thanks
know,
for listening.
Was that an
Unfortunately,
interesting podcast?
it was. I don't think it was as good as last time.
Yeah,
but it was.
probably
It was
not.
all right.
It was all right. Yeah. Anyhow, anything else? Any last words?
Well,
Say.
thanks for listening.
Yeah. Yeah.
A humble apologies.
Yeah. Thanks for listening to our podcast. If you want to help support us,
Just follow us.
yeah, keep
Yeah,
listening.
because eventually we'll start making money.
Yeah. We hope.
No, it's not all about the money, even though
And
that
then we
helps.
might just someday randomly choose one of you guys to send money to.
Oh yeah. No.
I'd
No.
be like, you've randomly been selected to send us $500.
yeah.
Yeah, man, I like that kind of lottery.
Yes, me too.
It's like instead of a giveaway, it's a takeaway.
We're doing a $500 takeaway.
Oh man.
No,
Do
that's
not
good.
enter.
Do not.
Yes. Okay, well, thanks for listening, everyone.
Y'all have a great
Hope you
day.
enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll see you again
Next time.
So yeah.
Bye.
See y'all.
Ah.